It's a very small thing, but it's making me smile.
One of our trucks was financed through Ally. We've been paying extra every month since we bought it. Not much, but a little. A month or so ago the payment was delayed. Mailed it on time but it didn't get there and get processed fast enough, so they started calling and harassing our office staff, this despite the fact that we were actually well ahead on what we owed. This month they sent me a bill, like they do every month, but this month the amount due is $0. I'm sending them a check for $0. And I'm sending it in plenty of time to get there by the due date.
I worked on billing system for a large department store. Customers complained when we sent them a bill for $0. Some even sent a check for $0, but next month we sent the same bill, but now there was an additional late fee of $0. I dug into the program and found that some fool was calculating interest to 3 decimal places, but the invoice only printed 2. We were sending bills for $0 when the balance due was something like $0.002. When I fixed the bug and removed all those fractions of a penny from everyone's balance, we lost several $1,000s.
I had a teacher in the early 80s that did that very same thing in the 70s. The old way of processing checks used a checksum that incremented the check count and the amount increase. When his check went through, it crashed the system. They soon made changes to the processing.
Yeah, hey, love it, D. You mail money. What is this 1980, playful face?
Nicely done.
Usually when you pay extra you're paying down principal, and reducing the amount of interest you'll pay long term. This is different from making payments in advance. The first moves your maturity date up, the second moves your due date back, and the distinction is important because of the difference in the amount of interest you pay, and it means that you may have paid extra, but you're still late. If you're planning to pay anything other than one full payment on or before the official due date, not the late fee date, it's always a good idea to check with your financial institution first to be sure you know how it's going to be applied. That said, if you mailed it in an Ally envelope, they ought to have a barcode on it that would get scanned by USPS to let them know it's on the way, so they wouldn't need to call.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.